respected teachers and fellow students. Welcome back to O Levels Along Me. In today's video, we're going to be doing Mathematics D1 Chapter 2 Integers, Rational Numbers and Real Numbers. So let's get on with the video. What are integers? Integers are whole numbers such as 0, 1, 2, 3. This means that it does not include numbers which are in fraction or in decimal. So we can say it includes number like 0, 1, 2, 3, -6 and so on. Now there are two types of integers we have. We have positive integers and negative integers. Positive integers are those which have the positive sign with them and are greater than 0. Whereas the negative integers are the numbers which have the minus sign with them and they are less than 0. So we have a number line over here and we have placed 0 in the center. As we move towards the right, you can see that there is an increase in numbers. So we can say that this is the positive integer side. Whereas when we go towards the left, the numbers are decreasing because they have the minus sign with them, and so we're going to say that this side is the negative side. This side is the negative side and this side is the positive side. So numbers that are on the right side of the number line from the 0 are the positive integers, whereas the numbers placed on the left side of the 0 are negative integers. There is also one more rule, that a number which is on the left of another number is less than that number. This means, for example, we have -1 and we have -4 from here and from here. Now, which number is a greater number? It's 1 because 1 is the greater number. As we move towards the left, numbers are always decreasing. Same goes for the positive side. We write 1 and 4. Which one is the greater one number over here? We see that 1 is closer to 0, and so we're going to say that this is a less number, and so we're going to say that 4 is the greater number over here. Using the number line, we can easily compare two numbers and tell which one is greater and which one is less. Now, in order to do that, we have some signs. We have this sign which tells us that the value on the left side is more than or equal to the value on the left side. The same for this one, but that the value on the left side is more than the value on the right side. Over here, we flip it around and we have that the value on the left side is less than the value on the right side. The value on the left side is less than or equal to the value on the right side, and this is the equal sign which shows us that both the values are equal to each other. First of all, let's try the practice now we have over here on page number 29. And let's see, how will we compare these numbers? -3 and -5. As you can see on the number line over here, that -3 is closer to 0, whereas -5 will be lying somewhere over here. -5. So we can say that 3 is greater than 5, -5. So we're going to use one of the signs over here and we're going to be using this sign, which tells us that -3 is greater than -5. Let's see the B part, which is comparing -7 and -2. Same goes with this, and we use the -7 is greater than -2 sign. And that's how you use these signs in order to compare numbers on a number line. Let's do exercise 2A question number 1, which gives us a list of numbers. We have -0.3, 1/5, 0, -5/7, 4.33, -12, 10,001, -1 whole 1/2, -2017 and 4. And we are asked to list down positive integers, negative integers, positive numbers and negative numbers. So first of all, let's start with part A, which is asking us to list down the positive integers from this list. First of all, we're going to see which one are the integers and which ones are not. Now, the definition of an integer is that it must be a whole number. It must not be a decimal or a fraction number. So first of all, let's see which one are the integers we have over here. 0, 4, we have 12 over here, 10,001, 2017. These are the only integers we have over here. And now let's see which ones are the positive ones. And we have the positive one, which is 4 and 10,001 only. Now why did not we note down 0? 0 was also over here. Now we don't note down 0 because it is neither a positive nor is it a negative integer. And so we're going to say that 0 is neither positive nor is it negative. It's just a number that stays on its position. So the first part says the answer as 4 and 10,001. Let's move on to part 2, which is asking us to write down the negative integers between this list. And let's see which one are the negative integers we have underlined over here. We have minus 2017, minus 12. We're going to write down first of all minus 12 and minus 2017. We will not write down 0 because it is not negative. Using the same list of numbers, we're going to find the positive numbers. We have to keep this in mind that not all numbers are integers and all integers are numbers. So that means we just have to pick out all of the positive numbers from this list. So we're going to write down the positive numbers, which include 1 over 5. Then we have 4.33. We have 10,001. And we have 4. The next part, the fourth part, which is the last question, they're asking us to write down the negative numbers from the same list. And when we see this list, we see that the other numbers rather than the positive numbers, we have the negative numbers, which includes minus 0.3. Then we have minus 5 over 7. We have minus 12. Minus 1 whole 1 over 2 and minus 2017. And that completes our question number 1. Let's do question number 4. Use a number line to illustrate each of the following. The A part has given us some values which we have to illustrate on a number line. So the value is 2 whole 2 over 5, 0, minus 4, 6, and minus 2.8. So first of all, in order to construct a number line, you have to see which value is the maximum value and which value is the least value. So over here we have 6, which is the maximum value over here, and we have 4, which is the least value. I constructed a range of the number line from, you can also construct it from minus 4 to 6, but over here I constructed it from minus 5 to 6. We have to keep our 0 and then we have to write down the numbers on the left side as negative and on the right side as positive numbers. Now that we have this, we have to plot down these values on this number line. So the first value we have is 2 whole 2 over 5, which can also be written in the decimal form as 2.4. So it's going to be between here somewhere from 2 and 3. It's going to be between here. Now as you can see that the half is 2.5. So I'm going to place the 2.4 over here, and just like over here I'm going to draw an arrow, and this is going to be 2 whole 2 over 5. Next up we have 0, which is right over here, and I'm easily going to plot it as 0 over here. The next value is minus 4, which is on the left hand side of 0, and this is our minus 4. Then we have 6, which is on the extreme right over here, and we got our 6. Then we have our minus 2.8. So in order to do minus 2.8, we have to move from the move towards the left side from 0, and we're going to see minus 2 and minus 3. Between these is minus 2.8, and as this is minus 2.5 is the half, we're going to travel a little closer towards 3, and this is going to be minus 2.8, and that's how you plot the number line for the A part of question number 4. Question number 8 is a similar question, just like the A part of question number 4. We are given a list of numbers: minus 1 over 3, 2.5, 1 whole 3 over 8, 1, minus 0.2, and 0.11. So basically we have to write these down. We have to point them out on the number line. And here I have drawn the number line, which is from a range of -3 to +3. And over here I drew a larger number line which shows that we can also show like the numbers between these two numbers, 0.5 numbers. 2.5 minus 1.5 minus 0.5, 0.5, 1.5 and 2.5, because we have to note down these. Now the maximum value we have is 2.5 and the least value we have is the least value we have is minus 0.33, which is minus 1 over 3. So using that range, I have drawn this number line. Now we have to just plot them down on the number line. And first of all, we're going to note down 2.5. First of all, let's note down 2.5, which is right over here, because that's the easiest. And this is our 2.5 right over here. Then we have minus 1 over 3, which can also be written as 0.33. So it's going to be here from 0 here, and we're going to move a little towards 1, but it's going to be a little right over here before 0.5 because it is 0.33. So this is our minus 1 over 3. Now let's do 1 whole 3 over 8, which can be written as 1.375, or you can say 1.4. So we have to go for the positive side. This is 1. We're going to go 1. This is 1.5. So we can write that over here we have our 1 whole 3 over 8. Then we have 1, which is right over here. This is our 1. We have minus 0.2. When we move from here, we see this one was minus 0.3. So this must be 0.2, right? So we're going to note this down as minus 0.2. And then we have 0.11, which is the positive side. So we can also write that as 0.1. So this must be 0.1. And we have our value over here, 0.11. And that's how you plot the number line for the A part of question number 8. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on the notification to get notified for new uploads. Bye!